welcome back everybody. This is King AKJK from In Game We Trust, and I'm back. It's been a long time, but gotta come back sooner or later. Just in time, there was a new mission that came out a little while ago. And I figured I'd do it, and that'd be a good, nice, easy video back into everything. So, of course, I'm a high elf in Velko Guard. I found her by the Harborage. I'm guessing every other alliance, it's a similar thing. You're going to find her hanging out by the Harborage. Some spoiler alerts here. I played it with another character to see how the mission unfolds and any puzzles or anything like that. Is my main character, so I have defeated the game. I've beaten the game with this guy. So there is some spoiler alerts, I think. It has to do with the Covenant storyline, I believe. So if you're in the Covenant, you start there. You don't want any spoilers. This is a bad video, but you'll see in the end when I get to it. Let's start the mission. Okay, so by the Harborage, right behind it, and you're gonna see this familiar face here. Let's start it.
It's been a while, hasn't it? I almost didn't recognize you. Last time I saw you, we saved Rivenspire. The stakes are even higher now. And this time, Verandis isn't here. I need your help, my friend. We need to find out more about the Grey Host. You know the Ravenwatch is committed to dealing with these kinds of threats. I can't think of anything worse than a reborn army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. So yes, I could use some help. We need to know more about their plans. We know that one of the Grey Host's original ruling council is rebuilding their army, gathering vampires and werewolves to their banner. And we know they're experimenting with life energy. So, what do you say? Ready for another adventure? Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. Bangkorai Garrison. There's a scholar named Narette Deal there who may be able to tell us more about the Grey Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go.
Okay, there's a whole line of storylines you can go through here, different options of speaking. If you're new and you haven't met her yet, say I've already gone through the storyline with her, this is a little different, but basically you're getting the same thing. At Bangkorai Garrison, you're hoping to meet up with a scholar who can tell you about the First Era, when the Grey Host and the werewolves basically lay waste to the people. So, I mean, it's a interesting story. Listen to it. We're going to skip through it for the sake of time, and I've already done it. So, we're going to get in the cart and go. Okay, if you haven't done this, Bangkorai Garrison is under siege by Imperial soldiers. You don't have to worry if you haven't gotten this area yet. Nothing that entails to this mission has anything to do with what's going on around you. Dialogues may change a bit, but it don't matter. If you make a fresh character and start the game right now, or just bought the game, you have to have nothing completed. This mission is completely standalone. Alright, so here's Bangkorai Garrison. Luckily, unlike other missions, other things that have happened before, prologues, they take you directly to where you gotta go. So there's no, how do I get there? I need a taxi there, or I don't have any way shrines unlocked. No matter. They bring you right to the spot you gotta go, and it's very small legwork back and forth. So, alright, let's get moving.
Well, this isn't at all what I expected. What happened here? Nice camp, I suppose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour? I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army is resolved. If I could offer a suggestion, turn around and head for the safety of Evermore's walls.
See, this is weird because I've already done this mission. I've cleared it, if you see on the map. But I guess, for time and... No, never mind. Let's just keep going.
As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots attacked. We barely got out before the first...
Oh, there we are. Rest easy. King Emmerich and I have retaken it.
You did? Why didn't any of the knights report this? No one tells scholars anything. Well, if that's true, and I see no reason you'd offer such an audacious lie, then thank you. Septima Tharn is mad. Had we stayed, she would have fed us to her Daedra. I'm sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Firewatch warrior who accompanied them. Their guardians sworn to watch over a Grey Host burial site located here in Bangkorai. Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction. Even if my mind wasn't clouded with worry, I'm an expert on the Second Era. My first era knowledge is extreme. Thank you, friend. When you...
So basically, she wants you to find her missing cohorts, and then the Pirate Watch guard, she'll be able to help you a little more, she's saying.
This scholar's research doesn't go back to the first era, and the other scholars fled? That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right. This Pirate Watch warrior is a promising lead, though. Let's go find her and the other scholars. I heard. Let's split up and go after them. All take Kerbal's Hollow. You head toward Evermore. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Yeah, my brother Fenorian told me about one he encountered. They're the guardian.
Alright, we're gonna skip away.
Find the scholars, but try not to get eaten by anything.
I always say it's an interesting story, and the story is interesting somewhat, so I always suggest listening through it, but we're not going to do that in the sake of time.
You don't look like a refugee. Are you a soldier from the garrison? What news of the Imperial attack? Oh, that's wonderful news. Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore. The cursed Imperials, she was, but we ran into Imperials. The Pirate Watch warrior distracted. I will go to Scholar Deal's camp now. We are most fortunate you came. Other than the fact that they were defeated here centuries ago, not much, I'm afraid. I can tell you Empress Hestra's legions came to the aid of Bangkorai garrison. Alas, you seek facts and figures that I don't have readily at hand.
You're the first thing I've seen that isn't an undead monstrosity. Oh, thanks, Stendar. I thought I could make it to Evermore, but when the Imperials came after us, she managed to distract them and ordered me... I'll find Scholar Deal's camp straight away. I am in your debt. If I can do... The army of monsters that ravaged the First Era? Well, most scholars agree that the fanciful legend about the Grey Host...
Okay, so basically the same nonsense. They don't know anything,
Camp.
but this scholar will, this warrior will, and she's in this dungeon right here. This delve. Okay, so she's right here. I believe the Sky Shard's there.
Mongrel.
Okay, here we are. Can you believe I missed that chest? I was a little too slow. I should have went for the chest instead of that big bag.
Wayfarer. The shadows make it difficult to discern friend from foe. It gladdens my heart to hear that Scholar Deal is safe. That is truly fortunate. As for me...
Let's see if we can pass by the boss for this dungeon. Okay, that was a little more. I'm a little rustier than I thought. It's been a while, but that was a detailed, also explanation of the delve. Let's talk to her now.
I came to Bangkorai garrison seeking recruits for the Firewatch. Hunding, help us, I did not expect them. The Grey Host was a terrible army of vampires, werewolves, and other monsters that pillaged the land. Only the combined might of the Bangkorai garrison and the true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it. Magic was involved. I can delve into the records of my order when I return to our sanctum, but understand that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried. A Dureni noble. That gives some credence to the historical record. An incomplete parchment. I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer, and I still have my own to uphold. I know precious little. I never visited the site myself. There wasn't much. Just that the worthy would be guided to safety.
Okay, she wasn't much help, I said, but it's all in good part. Now I go back to the garrison. It's not too far away.
Good, you're back. I found Janard and I see you've managed to return with the rest. Show off. Now that we settled that matter, what did the Firewatch warrior tell you about the Grey Host? I was afraid of that. So much about the First Era has been lost. I wonder if the Firewatch... That matches what we already uncovered, and confirms the Dureni connection. Did you find out... A riddle, damn it. There's always a riddle. Well, I say we go to Viridian Watch and figure this out on our...
And of course, unfortunately, Viridian Watch is another dungeon. Where are we? Over here. So not too far. This is the furthest legwork you gotta do. If you really want to be real anal about it, you can go this way shrine to that way shrine, but it's probably better off fighting your way across. I'm not sure.
You see it too, right?
Okay. During all the conversations I cut out, the now Grey Host was a survivor of that battle from the First Era. He was told that a nobleman would make a safe place for him, and only the worthy could see the way. Vampires can see these sigils, so I'm not sure if you're a normal human character, or a non-vampiric character. I'm not sure if you can see these sigils, and unfortunately I can't test it because all my characters are vampires and werewolves. So that's an interesting thing to think of, just for thought. I don't know. I have too much time on my hands, maybe. I don't know. Let's just keep going.
It makes so much sense. The riddle. Only those worthy can find the way to safety. We follow the sigils to wherever they lead. The survivor of the battle at Bangkorai garrison must have seen these and used them as a guide to get wherever they were hidden.
Yeah, let's continue. So, here's one more sigil.
Keep going west.
Oh, heavy bag. Heavy bag. I still can't believe I missed that corn. I'll leave it for somebody else. Missed that chest. I hesitated and somebody jumped in on me and got it.
South here. Not that we have a choice. Rada al-Saran was a survivor. That figures. And Lady Thorn helped him. Or should I say, Lady Ingrid. Looks like he had quite the setup down here.
Yeah, I suppose this is a place that he could,
I'm surprised that's lasted all this time.
the Grey Host was able to heal himself and, rest up after the battle. I suppose it was like a safe haven for him.
Wait, what's that? Let me see it.
Yeah, that sigil's important.
I recognize this signet, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I've seen this signet before, or one just like it. My mentor, Count Verandis, had one. But why would he have something connected to the Grey Host? You're right, of course. There must be something we're missing.
We're gonna fast travel, because,
there's only one place to find them.
time
Ravenwatch
continuance and
in
all that.
Rivenspire. Let's
We're going
go.
right to it.
I'll
So,
explain more when we get there. I need time to think.
we're gonna fast travel. Alright, now we're at Ravenwatch, which is... It's part of the Covenant storyline. When you get to Ravenspire, I don't want to go too much into it and spoil too much of the details, but it's part of the Covenant storyline involving vampires. We're here, and we have to talk to her again.
Good, you made it. So, I've had some time to think. I know this may seem a little unorthodox, but I want to go into the castle through the secret passage. Yes, but we just learned that Count Verandis may have been involved with the Grey Host thousands of years ago and never told us. That disturbs me, and that never happens.
He's connected.
I want to investigate this quietly before I involve the rest of the family. Other members of the house might be around. If they see us, they'll ask questions. I don't want to sully Verandis' memory with whatever this is. Not until we know for sure. I want to figure this out before we involve anyone else. I don't want it to matter, but it does. Why would he keep this from me? I need to see what's in the castle cellar. That's where he stored his private possessions. We followed his wishes and never disturbed the place. Until now. Come on, let's go.
I played to that because that's a big changer. It depends on how you play the mission. Verandis dies anyway. He does give his life, and there's no way you can save him. So, if you just start the game, or you haven't gone through the missions yet, he's alive. That changes. It changes the whole ballgame. So, we're going to play through and see how it works. Alright, we'll go to the cellar.
Let's hurry to the cellar. I'm fairly certain I can get it unlocked.
Now, if you haven't done this mission, there are going to be soldiers outside the castle. That has to do with, you know, the mission to the storyline and
In a moment.
side missions through the Covenant
Hurry.
storyline.
Inside.
But because you go through that secret passage, you don't have to even worry about the soldiers outside and like that.
I think
It
we can
just
find the signet.
bypasses
It
everything.
must be in one of these crates or boxes.
Alright, so basically now we're trying to find his signet.
Just a crate of knickknacks. Nothing important. Keep looking.
More corn. Wow. To give you all away, don't even bother with that stuff over there. It's the armoire right here. It's a secret passage, not a secret room.
Another secret door?
Yeah,
Didn't
see?
know that was here.
I know that.
It has the same mark as the signet. Maybe. Opened. Let's see what's inside. What is this place? Did Verandis use this as a secret study? Check the desk, would you?
Okay. The desk. Nice and's empty, but there's a letter here. Now, in short, this letter is from the Grey Host, the new Grey Host, Redguard, to come and meet with him again because they miss him. Like, this Redguard kind of liked him and wanted him to rejoin the ranks, but he doesn't want anything to do with it. He wants to live. If you play through the mission, you understand that he's a peaceful vampire. He only feeds on people who want it, and they give him the blood, so he doesn't hunt down people. He's a conscious vampire, supposedly. That's why he leaves the Grey Hosts thousands of years ago and comes on his own. He makes his own covenant, basically. Alright.
That letter. What does it say? That letter. Please tell me it's just an old to-do list or something, and not actually proof that the man I trusted with my life was involved with the Grey Host. What? Verandis. How could you? I don't want to believe it. And yet here it is. Right before my very eyes. Why didn't you ever tell me? I thought I knew It's possible that castle no longer exists, but I want to go. Thank you. The cart's still waiting outside. We'll take it to the docks and travel by boat from there as we follow this map. Go on ahead. I want to take one more look around. Make sure we didn't miss anything.
She's here. There she is.
I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Delaying the inevitable won't help anyone. Answers, I hope. Look, that letter we found. I can't believe Verandis was part of something as evil as the Grey Host.
He was. I'll give you a quick thing. He was part of it.
I guess we need to go to the secret island. And the castle if it still exists. We follow the map. We'll take the cart to Shornhelm's coast, hire a ship, and sail to the spot in... Look around, and hopefully find nothing. Determine that this still doesn't feel entirely real. I can't believe we found a letter tying Verandis to the Grey Host. From Rada al-Saran of all people.
We don't have to...
Let's find this...
That's his name.
And finish this. The cart's waiting.
I don't know why we're going through that. It's kind of dumb to have that in there, but let's go. Okay, now if you can see, this is a pretty big place. Ignored. I went through the whole thing just before, trying to explore, find kind of secret, hidden little knick-knack. Nothing. But dead ends in the snow. So just follow the mission all the way through.
This is where the map led us.
I already did the legwork.
An ominous spot for a foreboding Grey Host castle, don't you think? If we can't find something about Rada al-Saran and Verandis here, then I'm not sure where else. While it seems obvious to start with the unnecessarily ostentatious vampire castle over there, I think we should survey the island first. The Grey... I don't know. Something gothic and ridiculous. I don't like to generalize, but vampires tend toward the dramatic. Just be careful. We won't learn anything about Verandis and the Grey Host if we go...
Okay, so we gotta do basically take out these crystals. There's one here. I believe there's one in each of those corners and the sides. Where is she going?
What is that thing? Did it just pulse at me?
There's a lot of speaking and a lot of back and forth.
It pulsed as I approached it. Well, it hasn't exploded or fried us to a crisp yet, so I'm thinking no. Probably not. I've seen something like this before, part of a ward. I think it responds to the presence of a vampire, like those sigils we saw. Now that they're awake, it should be simple enough to deactivate them. I'm not sure if your eyes are as good as mine, but I think I see a few more up ahead.
Okay, so we deactivate these crystals.
Well done. Let's go deal with the rest of the ward crystals.
Can we mount here? Yeah, we can mount our horses. Okay, good. Because it's just a lot of light work. Nothing hidden. There's just some bats, vampiric dogs, vampiric bears, and that's all basically you're gonna have to deal with right now. Oh, and these gargoyles. I forgot these people here, these things.
hate to admit it, but this place is impressive.
It is a very nice looking. It's well done, well designed. The artistic work in this mission was very well, but it's empty. There's a lot of nothing, so I'm going to save the trouble. Just follow the mission.
This place must have been impressive back in the day, but now it's just decrepit. The members of House Ravenwatch exchange vials of their own blood. That shows a rare level of trust, even among vampires, since blood can be used in all sorts of spells, both beneficial and harmful. I brought some of Verandis. By putting a drop of his blood in this potion, we can dreamwalk. Then you're already an expert. You learned quite a bit from that experience, yes? Verandis isn't here, but by using his blood, we can achieve the same result.
So basically, with his blood, he's going to make a potion where I can relive his experiences here and see what happened. I believe you did something similar like this in the last, when you were in the Covenant with him, when you were in Ravenwatch.
Exarch Verandis, while we have your crates moved to your study, Exarch Singalis and Ulfra would like a word. It is good to see you, Exarch Verandis. Of course, Lord Verandis. My apologies. Please, Exarch Ulfra likes to look out over the courtyard from the eastern balcony.
She's a werewolf.
Exarch Singalis rarely leaves his laboratory on the
He's a vampire.
Both want to see you. I will inform you once your crates have been moved to the study set aside for you. Smell them, Verandis. Prey on the wind. We should be out hunting them, not uselessly debating in these halls of stone. When you see Lord Rada al-Saran, do not continue your age-old argument. He needs to remain focused. I'll never understand your obsession with sheep, as were you, until Molag Bal made you into something more, something worthy. Lord Hircine made me one of his most powerful hunters, because he knew mortality restricted me. I could not reach. The wolf does not fear 1,000 rabbits. It merely enjoys the bounty Hircine has provided. Humans, no matter how large their pathetic armies grow, will never threaten us. Come to your senses, Verandis. Come back to your brothers and sisters. You're a fool, Verandis. You always have been. Why does Lord Rada al-Saran continue to humor you? We don't need Greyholm is impressive. I won't deny that. But I detest all this sitting around and debating. I'm a hunter. Why do I even try to talk to you about such things? Lord Rada al-Saran should have dealt with you years ago.
Wow.
But he keeps calling you back.
The threat, huh? Alright, let's go find our friend here. He's in our lavatories.
Verandis. Good. I wanted to talk to you. Is that
Wait,
what
so
bothers you?
he was trying to bring people back to life, Verandis,
Promising research.
using stone husks,
Opportunity to seize control of existence itself.
but he abandoned it because it was unstable.
Such
So
power is
this guy picked up where he left.
Cost?
That's basically it. Oh,
I have missed our endless debates, but I've been quite successful. I'd prefer not to draw any conclusions.
all that I just finished for you in a few seconds. Basically, he picked up where Verandis left off. Part
How good to see you, Verandis, my old friend. You look well. Our halls have felt quite empty. To parley with the mortal queen. I have. But what mortals gain from an alliance with us is obvious. But what benefit do we receive for such a brilliant mind who helped conceive our Grey Council? You can be so short-sighted, Verandis. Enough talk of alliances and mortals. It has been too long since we last saw one another, Verandis. Let us speak of better times. Drink the blood offered, and contemplate the tremendous responsibility we bear to keep our people safe. Of course, Verandis. I know you too well to think you would let the topic go so easily. I promise, we will speak. And yet you waste years away from your family, caring for those who live short and meaningless lives. Ah, Verandis. Is my word not enough to appease you?
I would think choosing that one, because that's like, basically you're getting blatant to the point. But like, he's still a friend of yours, in a sense.
Topics. Good. You cannot imagine how much I have leaned upon them in your absence. It should please you to... They understand little that does not serve their own needs. They do not understand why we...
Alright, basically.
Lord Verandis, I apologize for the delay. The study is ready for you.
Okay. Can we talk to her or no? Yeah.
Everything is ready for you, my lord.
Okay.
We moved your...
So basically, I run back up over here. Go up the steps. Oh no, we're on the... No, that's when you wake up from the dream. Forget. We're upstairs already. It's like nothing here is interactable except for this little letter on his desk here.
Easy, friend. It's time to wake up. Find the dreamwalk potion and drink it. You cried out in your sleep just before you woke up. What happened? Oh, that would explain it. Don't worry, it's not you. It's almost impossible to read in a dreamwalk. But did you say Verandis' study? He had a study in this terrible place? Sounds like Verandis. That's why he founded the Raven. Then he didn't lie to me.
No, he was innocent and everything.
A man I know and trust.
Yes, he's still a good man. Even though he's dead and being tortured in Coal Harbor right now. I think they were like assassin spectrums, yeah. Okay, can we... Yeah, we can get up there through here. Oh. Yeah, if you step on these things will spawn. So try not to step on them. It's like a booby trap. That was another vampire. Like what? Yeah, see if you avoid them things, then nothing comes up.
After all this time, his scent lingers in this place.
Now, after you get back from the dream state, you can interact with these things. It's not empty, unfortunately. You can go into his desk. I have the... Don't want to start metal. Okay.
Did you find the journal?
Yes.
What's it say?
Lots.
The journal was still here?
Yes.
Amazing. What did it say? Let me see that. Huh. Ritual's simple enough. When a vampire dies, our souls go to...
Yeah, they're gonna try to resurrect Verandis.
If we want answers, why not go straight to the source? Let's resurrect one of these Grey Host leaders. A member of this Grey Council Verandis wrote about.
If you didn't play through the original storyline, you just resurrect some random vampire, and you have to kill him.
Verandis gave his life for Rivenspire, and what was his reward? Cold Harbor and an eternity of torment in the hands of Molag Bal. This will work. It has to. Go downstairs.
I wish they would have left it more of like a guess, but I mean they're trying for no, like, you know, the storytelling is a little left to be, you know, desired, but it was a good attempt, I guess. You know, what more can you ask for? Can we get past these guys? Are they gonna... Nah, he drew blades. much fire. What's happening? Who's on fire? No. Serpentine patterns. Damn it, those damn gargoyles, man. Maybe I can avoid all of them. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to avoid this guy. Get out of the circle. Yes, that's how you do it. We're gonna try to go this way. Come on, don't worry about that. Follow me. Avoid that. Serpentine. Bookshelf. Okay, here we are. I'm curious to see what happens. So I played this mission earlier. Before.
That's a stone husk, all right. Light the candles to begin the ritual.
Are you sure? Stone husk? I think it's not. There's no particular order in highlight. There's no puzzle in this. Just lightly random order.
Good. Now place the reliquary.
Stand back.
The ritual. It's working. Is that really you?
Must feed.
Oh, jeez. Oh, there's no stopping this. What the world? Oh, that's not working anymore. He's gonna kill me. Oh, wow. Oh dear. I haven't died in a long time. We're gonna skip this. We're gonna cut this out. Don't you worry. We ain't gonna see nothing of this. Okay, folks, this is take 2. He killed me. The SOB killed me. But let's do this proper. Dragon Signet, man. Dragonwatch Dreep. Oh, he's got the... Okay. Be prepared. He's a badass.
My apologies. The process doesn't leave one in their right mind.
I'm just glad you're alive. But Verandis, we need to talk.
Yes, of course, my child. Let us all go outside and speak.
That's how you thank me? Try to suck out my blood? Okay, now there's a chest here. I don't understand this. Has happened before too. Take what's in the chests. I mean, I know it bears a sign of, you know, Moabog, and like in real life you shouldn't do that. But it's a video game. Let's take, you know, Dark Strides. That's like not from the new. That's from the old. That's an old set. No matter. Take it. You deserve it. You'll get some.
I didn't expect to ever see you again, my friend. After we parted at the Doomcrag, I resigned myself to an eternity in Cold Harbor. But it seems my fate was not yet written. You and Gwendis saved me. I am more grateful than you can ever imagine. That is unfortunate. I believed that part of my past was dead and buried. My involvement with the Grey Council ended so very long ago. Rada al-Saran and I were friends once. I tried to convince him to take a different path, to no avail. Then know that I truly regret not trying harder to convince Rada al-Saran and the Grey Council. Perhaps I could have averted the war. Alas, we'll never know. But why the sudden interest in ancient history, Why this obsession with the Grey Host? What? How is that even possible? What am I saying? Haven't I just returned from the dead? I must look into this. Find out what the Grey Host has planned. When the time comes, House Ravenwatch will send for you. I pray you will answer that call.
Of course I will.
I started out seeking information about the Grey Host only to discover that my mentor had a hand in their creation. As angry as that made me, I was comforted to know Verandis opposed their war. And now he's back. I don't know what to think. I heard what he said. I'm still angry that he kept this part of his past a secret. But we'll work it out. Eventually. In the meantime, at least I know I can trust him. That he didn't betray the ideals of House Ravenwatch. Of course, there's too much at stake to let a few secrets get in our way. I'll help in whatever way I can. And once we know more, we'll send for you. I figure you want to see how this ends just as much as we do. Take this, my friend. You earned it.
$300.
Learn more about Rada al-Saran and the Grey Host, and for discovering the true connection between Verandis and the Grey Council. When you're ready for a reckoning, House Ravenwatch will contact you.
Great. So, you didn't see it, but that's what you get when you collect. You get a new memento. We can take a look when we get outside.
The Grey Host must be dealt with. When the time comes, I hope you will be at our side. Until then, be well, my friend.
I believe it's the same voice actor, I believe, that's doing him too as the first one. It is the same one for her too.
Verandis and I need to talk. A lot. But as soon as we're finished, we'll find a way to stop whatever the Grey Host has planned. Rest assured, you'll be the first person we call. We're in this together.
Alright, good. I'm happy to know that. There was bantering between the two of them. I'm waiting for it to come up, but... Let's find the thing real fast. There we are. This is it. I had the scouring tool. I need that. We'll put it back on. So basically, this is it here. Put the little record down, and the stone man appears. Is it the best one they've done? No, but it's a little more interesting than they have done in the past. They were bantering back and forth. He was like, "Do you need to know everything I've done in my past?" And like, she was like, "Oh, maybe." Like they're a married couple, you know, something like that. But I have no time for this. I come to move on.
I never thought I'd see you again. So much has happened.
I know, Gwendis. We have much to discuss. Come, let us return to Ravenwatch Castle.
Oh, it changed. Maybe it depends on the mission you're on. But Oh, what a perfect backdrop to leave you at. So, as all my friends, it's a good mission because it kind of twists the story. My issue now is if you didn't start this game until now, you just purchased it or you just started playing it now, or you haven't gotten to the Covenant missions yet, when you fight the Doomcry with him and he dies, is he dead now? Is like he's never gonna come back because you've already done this mission. You've already done this mission. So how in time and history will he come back? See, things like this disturb me. Like holes in the plot disturb me. This is one of those things. But I don't know. I have high hopes for it. I lost hope for it in Elsewhere. The last Elsewhere installment wasn't that bad. What I've done so far in Western Skyrim isn't too bad either. Maybe this is an upward tick they're going back on. Because if you ask me, since we left Clockwork City, it's been kind of like dragging on the story concepts, on storylines. But it's given me a little more hope now. Maybe the story's a little deeper. Maybe more things that happen with it. I was kind of happy with a little bit of Western Skyrim because you go back into the Vale, which I've done videos of Skyrim about, and I think it's a little more interesting in Skyrim, that game, because it's a little more you can explore. There's secrets you can find, and this is kind of like direct, like go there, do this. There's no secret chests with awesome armor or powerful weapons. But that's the nature of this game. It's a little different than Skyrim. So it's an online game, so if everyone could find that particular weapon, it wouldn't be so special, right, for everyone else in the game. So that's where I'm going to leave you, though, at this point here with this. And when that new DLC comes out, hopefully I'll have more time and things calm down a little bit now, so I can do more videos. But things are kind of hectic in real life, and wasn't able to keep up with it, even the game. I haven't played the game much until now. So, with that being said, I take my leave here on this balcony, overlooking this really dreary vampiric tower and castle and snow-covered islands. I take my leave. Until next time, take care and game on.